Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishadis, and it's time to focus. And for the first time here on the Hello Chicago Network, we are focusing on the Chicago Bulls as they tip off their 2024-25 season tonight. And we'll talk about that in just a sec. But I'm excited. Again, the Bulls are my winter Cubs. The Cubs are my team. Obviously in the summer, my number one team, but the Bulls are my number two team. I've always loved basketball. I did miss the Jordan years because I was born in '91, so I was alive, but I wasn't like into it. The only memory I remember of Michael Jordan was him returning to the United Center as a Wizard. That's the only one game I remember watching of Michael Jordan. So, I mean, I know I was robbed of that, but I got the Derrick Rose years. He'll be getting his number retired January 4th. But obviously, that's nothing in comparison. I enjoyed one of my favorite teams. The ones that made me fall in love with the Bulls was the Ben Gordon, Kirk Heinrich, Eddie Curry, Tyson Chandler, Andres Nocioni Bulls. And then it grew into the Noah Rose Bulls, Luol Deng. So, I mean, I've been a Bulls fan. I gave up for a while because I was not putting any more money in Gar Forman's pockets. Once he left, I started to get back into the team. I went back to games, that kind of stuff. And then now that him and John Paxson are out, I feel a little bit better. But I mean, AK-47 or whatever the hell his nickname is needs to try to get something rolling here. So we'll see if that'll be the case. So no more DeMar DeRozan. He's gone. He's now a member of the Sacramento Kings. Let's preview the first week for the Chicago Bulls as they get ready to tip things off. They'll be in New Orleans, also the home of Super Bowl 59 this year. That'll be in New Orleans tonight. Then at Milwaukee, again, the Bucks have always been a pest to the Bulls. Bulls used to be the big brother, but ever since the Bucks won the cut, I mean, we were Brandon and I, there's videos somewhere of when we went to. We were there the night the Bucks won the championship. We were in the Deer District. Unbelievable experience, but I thought the only time I really thought I was in trouble for my life. But anyway, at the Bucks, then the Bulls will have their home opener Saturday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So if you look at these three teams, I don't even know if Zion Williamson's playing. I mean, you always hear the ups and the downs. What a career he's had so far. I mean, riddled with injuries, but he's also played good at times. So we'll see what he'll be able to do. And then, of course, when you got to worry about Giannis, but maybe this is the perfect time for the Bulls to pick up on the Milwaukee Bucks. I think this could be interesting to see if the Bulls can try to chip away, because it just seems the Bucks are heads and shoulders above the Bulls. I'm not here to tell you the Bulls are gonna have a chance to have a season past the Bucks. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the season in just a sec. But maybe early on in the season, trying to get their wits to go, steal one from the Bucks. I don't know. I believe that. I'm not sure if that's the Bucks home opener or not. But and then you have OKC. They got. I can't think of his name, but the star there. So I mean, they're a young team and they made it deep into the playoffs. So I mean, Oklahoma City a good team as well. So it should be fun to see how this blocking on his name. I'm going to look it up right now because I don't want to sit here and look like a fool, even though I already have. Let's see. You guys are probably all yelling at the screen like, Ryan, who's the guy? I'm looking. And by the way, also Alex Caruso's on the team. So the Bulls home opener, that trade that they made. And also, that's the thing. They got Josh Giddey from the Oklahoma City Thunder. So their home opener is Alex Caruso, who's the best defensive guy on the Bulls, will be on the opposing team. Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a name I was thinking I was going to say, but I felt like that was a football player. But anyway, so yeah, that's the star of the Thunder. So you get a chance to see Caruso. I'm sure he'll get a nice ovation on his game back. So it'll be an interesting first week as the Bulls have two on the road at New Orleans tonight, at Milwaukee Friday, home against Oklahoma City on Saturday. And then we'll have a recap of that and preview the week ahead as well, starting next week, as well as we might be doing a Bulls and Blackhawks mishmash together next week because depending on the World Series and all that other stuff. So we'll see that. But my prediction overall for the Bulls, I'm going to say it right here. I don't know what their record was last year. Wasn't good enough to make the playoffs. But I'm saying it right here on this episode. What are we on? The 35, 36, 37? This is 38. The Bulls will finish the season with a better record than last year. I think having DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine on the same team never was good. Both guys want the ball. LaVine is the guy now. You've put money into him, invest in him. And I think Lonzo Ball being back, I've seen some people say, oh, they've given up on Lonzo Ball. They got Kobe White. They got Ayo Dosunmu. They got Josh Giddey. They got Patrick Williams. They got Nikola Vucevic. They have a team that enough teams make the playoffs in the NBA. You're not that bad. So I think they'll have a better record, and I think this team will make at least the wild card or the play-in series or whatever it is. The playing game, I think, because they've been in it the last 2 years. Last year, I think, what did they do? Both years they've lost the big one. They've lost the second one. I think this year they get past that. I think this team is going to be better. Billy Donovan's job's on the line, and maybe even AK's job is on the line. But I think Zach LaVine's going to thrive. Lonzo Ball, Kobe White's grown. Patrick Williams put on muscle. Hopefully he'll stay healthy. I'm confident in the Chicago Bulls team. So on episode 38, or 35, 36, 37, or hang on, 36, 37, 38. On episode 38, I already did this earlier. Episode 38, and in the middle or the end of October, I have the Chicago Bulls having a better record in 2024-25, and they're going to make the playoffs. Not just the play-in, the playoffs, the final 8 teams. I will sit here and throw myself under the bus if they don't win it, but if they do, I deserve praise because I haven't heard anyone else say the Bulls are going to make the playoffs. Bulls are making the playoffs in 24-25. I am Ryan Yanishadas from the Hello Chicago Network, and we are the focus of Chicago sports.